What? What's going on here? Who? Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm Xavier, and today we're gonna be watching some Doctor Who. It's episode 4, and the title is 73 Yards. So last time we left off, it was the Doctor and Ruby, and they were on I don't remember. It started with a K, Katarian, something like that. I don't remember. And they were in there with Monday and Kanto and the Vators. Vator, whatever the name, yeah. And so we saw Susan Twist, who was playing. She was the robot, not the robot, the AI, the interface for the Villain Guard ambulance system. And so that was a good episode to showcase Ncuti's acting ability and building some kind of tension. It was full of Moffatisms with the whole killing off the characters and stuff like that, and the whole vibe. It's kind of like something like the Empty Child Dr. Dances to me. It just gave me that sort of vibe, that sort of feel with it. It might have been something else to you, but that's what it gave me. So Susan Twist is supposed to show up in this episode again. Some speculation of seeing where she might be the Doctor's granddaughter, Susan Foreman, who has not been shown since the 60s when she got dropped off in Hartnell season. And also, there have been references in a few episodes this season about the Doctor being a parent and stuff like that, and about his family and everything like that. So they're setting that up for something, and then talk about like the one who waits and the oldest one. And so we still have to see how that plays in. We still have the pantheon of supervillains, and we see that Harbinger, Kid, and Mrs. Flood, and so the Susan Twist. The appearances she's been in every episode of this season, and so that's a whole thing. And so we just got to get a resolution to that. Yeah. So synopsis: the TARDIS lands on the Welsh coast, where villagers sit in fear of ancient legends. What's that mean? Let's find out. Let's get into it. Oh, wait. That's all we get for the title? Whoa, what's going on in this episode? What's gonna... what? We're just having... Oh, interesting.
Oh, you know, I've been to Wales twice. I went to see Shy Girl in Cardiff.
Roger Ap William. That's a bad example of the Welsh. Terrifying.
Oh, yeah?
The most dangerous prime minister in history. He led the world to the brink of nuclear... Sorry, he was 2046. Sorry, spoilers.
Spoilers!
Forget I said anything.
No.
Yeah, because I was wondering, like, who is he talking about? Wales bringing someone to that nuclear war? Weird. Like, what?
Rest in peace, Mad Jack. Poor old Mad Jack. It's like some sort of memorial.
What happened? Who is that?
Can you just wait there? Okay.
She's way too happy to run after that person. I'm so...
Okay. Very clever.
Millie, I'm sorry, what am I saying, Millie? Ruby, you are missing some signs here. This is not normal. This is not normal, babe.
Are you a part of this? What have you done? Did you do this? Where's
She's
the doctor?
she's very obviously involved, Ruby. See, I knew that circle was bad vibes. I knew that circle was bad vibes. Why did you touch the... Yeah, why did you touch that circle? Shouldn't have touched that circle. Shouldn't touch anything there. That was clearly not made by kids. That was clearly some kind of heebie-jeebie stuff. Yes, run. Is she coming in front of her? Oh. Okay, I thought that was actually... She was gonna be like right in front of her, and I was gonna be like, whoa. No, but she just... Yeah, okay.
Hello there. She must be mad. I haven't met you before, have I?
Well, I don't
Yes!
think so. Have you?
Yes, you have!
No, that was a different...
That... Isn't that...
This is gonna sound a bit mad.
Yep, that's Susan Twist. She definitely looks familiar. I can definitely see the face, yeah. Is it because she's wearing the hardcore... Okay, let's see what happens here. Don't turn around, Ruby. What? What's going on here? Ooh.
Stayed on you. I haven't got anything in for breakfast, but I can do yogurt and toast.
Don't let her cook, for God's sake.
Can I pay with my phone?
Can you what?
Can I pay with my phone?
With your phone?
Yeah.
How do you pay with your phone?
Oh, well, it's sort of like online banking, but the phone can transfer money from my account into...
Yes, you can pay with your phone.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
We're not quite the Dark Ages, young lady, despite what they say.
See, next week we're getting Christianity.
I know, I'll just have a Coke.
Last of the big spenders.
Okay, the bartender was kind of being like way too aggy. Like, come on. She was... Okay, she said, can I? But you know what she meant. You didn't need to do all that.
Never seen her. Why? Who is she?
I don't know.
She definitely did not need to do all that. Please.
If there's a woman following you, have you tried asking her why?
No.
Oh my God.
I'll send her in for a pie and a pint. Hey, you can pay on your magic phone.
Oh my God, Josh is running. He ran away like the devil was on his bum. Who is she?
I don't know.
It seems that Josh has separate distance.
I wonder... Like a circle of cotton, little toy things like charms and skulls of birds.
Something you shouldn't play with.
Just like a witchcraft
Come on.
sort of thing.
The cliff tops are a boundary between the land and the sea. A liminal space neither here nor there where rules are suspended.
And then there's the blood.
What blood? Sorry? Yeah, exactly. What blood?
Why Wales has so many picturesque little castles. They were torture centres set up by the English to rule with fear.
Steeped in blood we are.
I walked away as soon as it said rest in peace.
What did?
The messages, the little scrolls.
You read them?
Well, just a couple.
You opened them and read them.
Why did you do that?
Well, they were there.
I think Whatever spell was cast in this circle is now broken.
Rest in peace, Mad Jack.
Okay, alright, who's my Jack?
I think perhaps that wasn't wise.
I would agree. I agree.
Something.
Oh, say that to Mad Jack's face.
Why? Who was he?
He was insane. And he's dead. But now she's broken the circle.
Mad Jack is unbound.
Oh, don't.
No, but you go home. You wouldn't come here, you go home.
There's no home to go to, you idiot. Not anymore.
He drank in this pub.
He called this place home.
That is not Mad Jack out there.
Then answer the door.
Yeah, you're the one who did all outside. You better open the door.
It's him. Oh my God, it's him.
Hurry up, I've got my hands full. You've got enough passes here to last 2 weeks.
Cruel. But I get it. I get why they do that to her. Oh wait, 73 yards. Is that the distance that that person is standing away from Ruby?
Maybe I should just go home.
I think that's what it is.
I'm going now. Okay? You win.
Is she following her? Yeah.
No good with his box of magic tricks. Some kind of guzum. And things women should never know about.
Guzim is a very Jamaican word. Yeah, oh, they were very good for using that word.
And you can hear what she's got to say.
No, but I've told you, everyone she talks to, they just run away.
Yes, but Welsh people. Trust me, darling. It's a plan.
A bad plan, I think. I don't trust the plan.
You're standing in the street on the phone to your own mother.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with me.
It might have something to do with you, I bet.
She looks like what she looks like.
What does that mean?
She looks like what she is.
Please don't do this to me, Mum! Mum, don't do this to me, Mum! Mum!
What the absolute... What the hell?
This is a case for the FBI.
Her own mother is running away from her?
Mum, please! I can sit down and just pretend that... Hang on.
Did she get locked out?
Come on, you can't change the locks on me, come on! I'm your daughter.
Well, except you're not. Are you?
Wow.
Real mother didn't want you.
Damn. That's
rough, buddy.
This is rough. What's... It's enough to drive you...
I take it that's the woman behind me, is that right?
Yeah, and that was over a year ago. She used to put an injunction out against me, my own mother. I thought about going back.
A year? Wow.
No, we thought the doctor was silent.
Oh, I know. I keep wondering how the world survives without him.
Well, that's classified. I think I can say skin of our teeth.
I bet
This
so.
timeline might be suspended along your event. I wonder if it's connected, if landing a perception filter on top of that circle has affected things.
I know she's there. 73 yards. I have measured it 100 times. I've measured it 1,000 times. It's 73 yards.
Yeah, I was right about the 73 yards thing.
If I cut her off, I might die. Or she might die. I don't know, does that sound mad?
Not really.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
I
what we
mean,
do, all of us. We see something inexplicable and invent the rules to make it work.
yeah.
We photographed her, but this is the only image we can get.
Oh, I know.
She only registers from the point of view of an average person's 20/20 eyesight from 73 yards, 219 feet, 66.7 meters. We have full psychic training. We have telepathic dampeners, mesmeric shield.
Yeah, I don't think it'll.
In case of witchcraft, don't worry. You're with experts now.
I think it still won't work. Oh, is this gonna? What's gonna happen?
I said do not engage! Disengage.
Kate, please don't go, Kate!
Wow. See, I knew it wouldn't work, but wow, this is. She used the radio between Kate and the soldiers to.
Yeah, I said all right!
Shoot this. Wow. Amazing.
Is there someone else?
Yes. That person right there in the back. Or that thing. That person.
Thank you. And what's your take on this, Roger Ap Williams?
I started off as a pizza delivery boy.
It's the
Jack of all trades. Mad Jack, they used to call me.
Mad Jack.
Roger Ap William. That's a bad example of the Welsh. Terrifying. The most dangerous prime minister in history.
Even in bed, it's like you're always a distance away.
Semper distans is the word. Except for the bed thing, because that really was you.
Oh, damn. Alright, well, okay.
I'm gonna save the world. Mwah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a weird breakup.
Come on. We've got work to do.
Is she gonna try and get on his staff?
I'll do leaflets, answering the phones. Just tell me what to do and I'll do anything. Hey, I'll even carry the coats.
Yes, but the government's...
Yeah, well, okay, I like that transition.
When did NATO ever, fire a nuclear missile? Ever?
Are you saying that you actually want to fire a nuclear missile?
We'll cut that bit out, right? Are you with us?
Yes. Yes, she is.
Yes.
Girl over there, is she one of ours?
She's on Danny's team. She's a volunteer.
Declare that Roger Ap William is duly elected as Member of Parliament for the constituency.
Okay, what's happening with Marty Bridges here? What's wrong with her?
Sometimes, I don't know, I think he gives me the shivers. Oh, he is a monster.
Roger said there's room for you at the party, Saturday night. He asked for you by name. They're saying it's gonna be wild. Now, we need to help branding on the grand...
Is he being abusive to her? I definitely think that's what they're hinting at right here.
We're purchasing the nuclear arsenal from Pakistan. And on Saturday, Roger will declare us independent from NATO. Saturday, Roger Ap William gets the codes. It's symbolic. The moment's completely symbolic.
No. It's more than symbolic.
Because I think I'll only get one chance. And I had to make sure I was right. But I wish I could have helped you. I'm so sorry.
Hey, get off the pitch, love.
What's she gonna do?
Ruby, stop it! Ruby, stay where you are!
Oh wait, is she there to make it...
70 yards.
I said, stay where you are!
72
Final warning! Stay where you are!
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Wait, he's gonna shake her hand.
later, Roger Ap William resigned from the office of Prime Minister.
Hey, is that what you were for? Can you leave me alone?
You hope so. Are we going to... Oh. Oh. Wait.
Ruby, I can't drive any closer.
Wow. How is this gonna be resolved?
Why is she here? And I think at the end, I have hope.
Hope of what?
Because that's very you, isn't it? My old friend. I dare to hope. I could make it snow once upon a time.
Yeah, that lady does not believe in her. It's like, oh, this old lady is gone.
Don't worry. Everyone has abandoned me my whole life. But I haven't been alone for 65 years.
What? Is Ruby? Is it Ruby?
By Jove! He's got it!
I was sorry I took so long. And I tried so hard all these long years. And look at me, I was so young.
It was Ruby. I knew it was Ruby. Now, all the three knew it was Ruby. Watch at the end. Why did I not figure that out? Why did I not figure that out? Ah.
You know what? I've been to Wales 3 times now. I went to see Shy Girl.
Ah.
The most dangerous prime minister in history.
Is she?
Who?
What, over there?
Where? Well, she's not there anymore.
But there was a woman. She was just standing there.
He's telling you don't step on the thing.
Looking for someone?
You.
All right, Ruby. All right.
Oh, no, don't step.
No, Ben. Give them their respect, Ruby. Let them rest in peace. So, what was the 3rd time that you've been to Wales?
No, I don't know. When was it? I can't think. I suppose. Must have been... now.
Wow. 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 Absolutely brilliant. Maybe my opinion will change later, but right now, absolutely brilliant. I don't know why I didn't figure it out earlier. Why I didn't figure it out? I was trying to figure out, because see, that wasn't where my mindset was. My mindset was, how is she gonna get out of this? I was definitely not trying to figure out who the person was, who the lady was. It was solely about trying to figure out how can she fix this? How can she fix this? But she was never able to fix it because she wasn't supposed to be able to fix it. So it was herself as an old lady trying to warn her younger self, but she didn't see herself younger when she was younger the first time, but the second time she saw it because it was like kind of like a loop thing. So her younger self saw the loop the second time, and so it fixed itself. Something kind of like timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly, something like that. I think that's definitely what we're seeing here. So that's why they couldn't get a picture, and that's why there was a Ruby as a younger self made it a point to never intentionally try to like kill the old lady because she knew subconsciously that that would ruin things, and so the point of it was that she had to be abandoned and be alone in order to end up alone. So that ending up alone, she'd want to reach out to her younger self, to have a reason to reach out to her younger self, fix the loop, and so close everything off. And so it's kind of, it makes sense in a way, but you have to think about it in different aspects of it. It's kind of like what was it? The Big Bang? Was it that episode? Or is it Pandora Opens? One of them. I don't know. I might remember which one it was. In the order it came in. It was kind of like where the Doctor escaped the Pandorica. It's a Big Bang. The Doctor escaped the Pandorica because he had escaped the Pandorica, and so because he had escaped the Pandorica, because he was put inside the Pandorica, he escaped it. You get me? So it's kind of like that kind of logic. But he escaped it because in the past, his future self made it so that his past self was able to escape. So yeah, that's how logic. It's like a version. It's kind of like a version of that episode. It's something like how what Moffat did. Russell T Davies is doing here, and so it definitely fit why they did not do the whole intro, everything, you know, the whole time vortex, all of that, because the Doctor wasn't really in this episode, and it's Doctor Who, so this makes me think this is a Doctor Light episode. Are they doing that thing where in a future episode will Ruby not be in that episode a lot and it'll be a Doctor heavy episode, Ruby not in there? I'm definitely thinking that is what is gonna happen. It makes sense, doesn't it? It makes sense. Oh yeah, once again we saw Susan Twist in this, and we saw Mrs. Flood. She was just suspiciously she said, "Oh, I won't get involved," and just said, "Not my business. I'll just scoot along." I don't know. That seemed kind of intentional. Well, of course, it was intentional. She did it, and she seemed to want to do it. So it was obviously intentional. It was intentional that she knew inherently that something was gonna happen. Something was that she didn't want to get involved in because it would ruin whatever she's involved in as Mrs. Flood. And so probably because some communication with the Susan Twist character of the hiker, because Susan Twist interacted with 73 yards Ruby, and so something like that. Is that a possibility? I don't know. Could be. But yeah, overall, this is just a thing where you're thinking of. It makes sense if you think about it like it happened because it already happened, and so it's happening because it already happened. And she had to warn herself to fix the mistake. And she had to save the world. But saving the world wasn't enough because saving the world was only part of the purpose. So she saved the world from the Roger guy, but she also had a future thing where in order to wait. In the fixed timeline, she won't be able to save the world from the Roger guy. So that's gonna still happen. But then, that's something. But then, so she knew about. So in the fixed timeline, it's gonna happen, but it's gonna be stopped a different way. But it's eventually gonna be stopped. So it wasn't really her purpose wasn't really to save the world. Her purpose was to save herself. Know that I'm thinking about it because Roger is still gonna be able to do what he did, and Ruby, 40-year-old Ruby in 2046, will not be there to do what she did here because old lady Ruby is no longer a thing. 73-year-old Ruby is no longer a thing. So that version of her won't be able to scare Roger. Yeah. Wow. It's a mind wrap. You got a mind meld thing. You gotta think about it. So it's a whole lot you can think. A whole lot you can go with this episode, man. I tell you. It's a whole lot. Just you can just put a whole deep think about life and your purpose, and at the end you're accepting, and so when you're accepting of the things, and then but you still have hope at the end, and so when you're having hope, it frees yourself because Ruby was no longer fearful or anything. She was accepting, and so in that accepting, she was able to fix everything, and so that's why it worked the second time. You can definitely think about it that way, but it's left up to your own interpretation. So that's how I'm interpreting it at this point. I might interpret it differently later, maybe by the time reacting to the next episode next week. Next time it might be a different interpretation than what I'm saying in my intro. So I don't know. Maybe because I'll see other person's interpretations of it, and then I'm thinking like, that makes more sense than what I was thinking. But that doesn't mean that I'll completely change my opinion, because so my interpretation is my own, and so I might incorporate others' opinions into my own opinion and make it a more informed opinion and then a better opinion. And so I'll have a deeper thinking of it. So, you know, that's how it is. You know, like you take from other people and you, if it makes sense to you, and then you put it into your own thing, and then like, okay, so this I was thinking it doesn't really make sense to me. But that what this person said, it makes sense to me. The logic fits into how I could think of it, and so I'm gonna just grab that, put it in mind, just like new like form. I mean, not better, but more informed opinion. You know, so you know, that's how it is. That's how you should go through life. You can't necessarily just be rigid in your thinking. Sometimes it's good to be rigid, but you have to know. You have to be what's the word? Not prescient. It's not prescient. Is the word. It's discerning. Yes, discernment. You have to have discernment to know when to stick to your guns, and also to know when, oh, I have more information, and so I'm changing my opinion. It's not just be a rapid different change, maybe, or it might be a rapid change, and maybe a 180 change. And so, you know, or it could just be like a 45-degree change, 90-degree change, whatever. I don't know, I'm degrees in degrees, but yeah, so that's just how you should think about it. You just have to learn discernment and be able to be flexible, but also know when to be rigid. So, and that just comes through experience and principles and socialization, and some things you just gotta stick by because that's how your principles and stuff like that. So that's how it is. But those are my thoughts. What are yours? Goodbye.